forskjer det her? Why? Let's see. Okay, the audio is okay now, I think. Yeah. I think it's okay. Let's see if the sound is here. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. I will restart again because my mic was not live. I don't know why. Sometimes the computer does crazy things. Okay, I will go through a little bit quicker. We will talk about Ten Hag's presser. We'll talk about the England team national break, what we have now, and we will talk about players that Manchester United linked with. And we will talk about the mainstream as well, being Bias against the manager, Ten Hag. Why they're always coming out with news that Manchester United are linked to the Serbi, Potter, and Southgate. Bloody Southgate. He is the worst manager out there. How can he suit Manchester United? He's playing defensive football, even worse than Ole. I will say, I will go far like this, that Ole, he is a lot better manager than Southgate. Because Ole has he has won something. He has actually won something. Not with Manchester United, but he has won with Molde, and also so I think he has a better CV. So Southgate, what is he? He's not the Manchester United manager at all. He's not even close. Not even close. So we'll talk about that. So that's what we want to go through in this short video. So hope everyone is doing well in this Easter weekend. So let's go through it. We'll talk about the presser. We can talk about the presser first. I think the press conference with Ten Hag was very good. He was talking about national break has been is ending now, and the Premier League is coming back. Players have been playing with different teams, different style of football, and not that high level like Manchester United or in the Premier League. So it's going to be a changing focus for the players, changing mentality. Everything has to change, how they play, all that. And Ten Hag said that they were working on it. They will be ready. We got news on Licha Martinez, Lisandro Martinez is back in training, and we don't know if he's going to start tomorrow, but he's definitely going to be in the squad. Maybe it's coming on in the second half. We don't know. And that we know Højlund is back as well as a striker. That will benefit the team very much. And he was talking about Kobe Mainu, how professional player he is. Not was, he is. In this national break as well, played really well for England. I was watching him when England played against Brazil, you know, and we all know Southgate is always bottling it. He could have won the both matches easy. England has a lot of good players, the really good players. How Southgate is not be able to win any matches is just mind-boggling. It's poor. It's really poor, because he has the best players to pick from in the whole world. So it's crazy. It's just but we all know this. Southgate is not a top elite manager. He is not. So and he shouldn't be a coach for England either. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. If you want to play good football, you need to actually play on the front foot, attacking football, because England, they have the players for that. They have the players to play attacking football and win matches and dominate matches. They have the players, but they don't have the manager or the coach to do it. That's the problem. Because Southgate is more than a defensive coach, the manager. He doesn't play on the front foot or attacking football. He doesn't. He doesn't have that in his locker. So I would say that's what I want to say on that. So yeah. And Erik Ten Hag talks about Kobe Mainoo, what a player he was, and he's coming back. He has to. Journalists was asking about Kobe Mainoo if they needed to be careful with him. We need to aware of that's how he is. He's being outside on of the pitch and his mentality, and that we don't want another player like Greenwood or Sancho being lazy or going to parties and don't have the right focus for the football. And Ten Hag said at the moment don't need to be any concern about Kobe Mainoo. He's young, yes, he's young and talented, and he said he's a very professional player. He wants to win, he wants to have fun on the pitch, playing the best football. He wants to grow, he wants to learn, he wants the best for Manchester United, and that's dream scenario, you know, because we know Manchester United had so much problems with players in the past, and still have. Ten Hag said if there's going to be a problem, if there's going to be something is coming up, and they will take actions. They will not sit and wait, and they will take actions, and they will do things to help Kobe Mainoo or change things, and that's good to hear that they are aware of these things, because that has been a big problem for many years now. Players that are not taking the football serious, not taking the club serious, not taking the fans serious either, and not being professional football. Bloody hell, if you have between 200 and 350k pounds a week, you have to be professional, because it's 10 years. It's 10 years of your career. You can be top elite. 10 years, man. Give your 10 years, and you can sit on the couch being lazy, and you're a millionaire. You have money over the rest of your life, but give your all. 10 years for the club, and about you earning so much money. So and what do you want to be remembered for, you know? And when you get older, 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, what do you want to be remembered for? Do you want to be remembered like a footballer that didn't want to run, didn't want to train, was lazy, earning big money, didn't achieve anything? That's not good. That's not good on your CV. You want to have a CV that you're a player that worked hard, always worked hard, winning games, important games for Manchester United, winning trophies, big trophies like Champions League, the league as well, cups, you know. So it's I think we've got a really professional footballer in Kobe Mainoo. He's young, still 18 years old. We can see we got a good player in Holland as well, through and through professional, Danish professional player in the north, like Holland, is very professional as well. If you can look at Holland, you can look at Martin Ødegaard from Arsenal as well. Very professional football. Never goes out to drinking or parties. Always train. Always eat the right thing, doing the right thing, and getting the right rest as well. Always. And that's what Manchester United need to do. Get the right players that wants to do their best and win trophies. That's what Manchester United are all about. So that's what Ten Hag got some questions on the presser, and he said we need to start well tomorrow against Brentford. We need to win. We need the 3 points. It's very, very, very tight now. It's I think it's 30 points we can play for. 10 games left. So we were good. Manchester United were good on a good run before the national break. We beat Liverpool in FA Cup. So it's very important. Hope that the players have the right mentality, getting that back in that modus, killer modus, for Manchester United, and win tomorrow, because we need to win. We need to win every match now. That we can. Of course, we're going to play City in. I think is the City next match after Brentford. I'm not sure. But we're going to play against City as well. So, and we have Alicia back. We have many players back. I think the only player that is not back is Luke Shaw. He's still injured. Casemiro is coming back very soon. So I think Ten Hag is getting his best starting 11 back in fitness. And that's a good thing. That's a very, very good thing. We have some, like I said, we talked about mainstream media going out, and this is going for the whole. I thought when Manchester United won against Liverpool, at last, we're winning the last match before the break, national break. Then we will not hear anything. Then the mainstream media will shut up because they can moan about Manchester United losing against Liverpool or losing their last match. And we know this. Every national break, they're always coming out and flopping their gums, you know. And now I thought it's going to be quiet, but no, coming out mainstream media always talking about Ten Hag. When he's going to lose the job. Manchester United are linked to De Zerbi or Southgate. Southgate. How the hell can you link to Southgate? And Potter as well, and this Alonso as well now. That is. Probably going to be taking over for Liverpool. We don't know, because Klopp is going to end his leaving Liverpool in the summer. So it's crazy. It's crazy how the mainstream media. I don't know what has the mainstream media against Manchester United. I think it is just jealous. They're just jealous. They want to hurt Manchester United because Manchester United has won so many trophies in the last 20 years, and they want to hurt Manchester United, and now they can see maybe Manchester United is going to be good again, come great again. And I think the mainstream media doesn't like this. They want to hurt Manchester United. That's why they want Southgate at Manchester United, because they know that Southgate won't do shit. So it's crazy how the mainstream media has agenda against the world biggest football club, Manchester United. If I was Ten Hag and Ineos, I would go through those Twitter. Coming out on Twitter from mainstream media, just block them. I would block them instantly. Just block them, ban them from the press conference. 1 month, straight away, no discussion, because you can't, being a football club like Manchester United, that big brand, it's crazy, it's so big, and you can't tolerate that behavior from the mainstream media. You have to do something. You cannot let that ball roll and getting bigger and bigger and bigger, because the managers and the club and the fans, they don't want that. They don't want that noise. We don't need it. We don't need it at all. And it's almost your what do you call it? You're not terrorized, but sabotage. Yeah, sabotaging the club. You're the mainstream. That's the word. The mainstream media is trying to sabotage Manchester United Football Club. That's what they are doing. It's just crazy how they are doing this again and again and again. Every break, national break, every transfer window, the mainstream media is doing this. I'm just shocked how not the British government or the Premier League or even Manchester United are not doing anything about this, because the Manchester United are getting so much shit, so much. They're always lying. They're just doing it to get clicks. It's unbelievable. On this channel, I am not like that. I want to go out with facts, 100% facts, and talking about the truth, how it is. So, yeah, that's what this channel is about. So I'm not very very positive about mainstream media, what they're doing. It's not right. It's not right. They're not doing against Arsenal. They're not doing it against Liverpool. They're not doing it in that size against City either. They're not. They're just attacking Manchester United all the time, and it is sabotage. It is 100% sabotage. It is. And it shouldn't be allowed. Somebody should do something about this, because it isn't right. It is not right. And when they came in the presser today, they were so nice against Ten Hag. Oh, Ten Hag, you're back. Oh, we love you. How are you? How is the player going to play and all that shit? And being like young kids in the kindergarten, you know, it's unbelievable. It is shocking, really shocking. So, but we're not going to dwell more on that. We're going to talk about players. Luke Shaw is still injured. Lisandro Martinez is back in training. Maybe he's going to start tomorrow, but he's definitely going to be in the squad. Haaland is also available. I think he's going to start. If it's not, I don't think I have heard anything wrong about he's playing for Denmark. So yes, I think he's going to start. Lisandro Martinez didn't play for Argentina, so he was not ready. So he's been training. So maybe he will come on in the second half. We got Casemiro is coming back. I think he's training very carefully, but he's not going to play tomorrow, I think. But we have Eriksen, has played real well against Liverpool as well. So we have players, we have options. Scott McTominay can also play. We have Rashford on the left. We have Haaland. Yeah, we'll talk about him. Garnacho as well. He's ready. So on the right, so we have options. Manchester United has options for a really good starting 11 tomorrow. I'm not worried about that at all. Let's go through some Twitter highlights here. Let's get my glasses on. Okay, here we have it. Let's see. I think you will read that. 400. 300, we can read it as well. Yeah, yeah, we can see that. We can see that. Kumimeno wants to give his best every day because he wants to improve. He just wants to have fun on the pitch. Fun for him to play dominant, to dictate the game and win the game. Really, really nice what Ten Hag said in the presser. And this is from the press conference. Of course, we are also very proud. It's great to be for the academy of MUFC to bring up players so young going into the national team. It's a big compliment for the whole club. Ten Hag on Maine's performance for England. I thought it was very good, but we are not surprised. We know what he is capable of. He can very quickly adapt to high levels. It looks very natural, and we are very happy for him. And I want to talk about a little bit about high levels for players like Kobe Mano. You know, Kobe Mano, he has natural high levels in his locker. You know, he's a very high level technical footballer. He's smart. And he wants to be the best. You know, I know those players when they're a little bit injured or not being playing so many games. Those when they are 100% fit, match fitness, they will play like insane, almost world class. You know, and this player is still young. We don't want to overhype him, but he's very good. He's very good, but those players, even though if they're not 100% fit after injury, they not have match fitness, maybe they need 2 or 3 matches to get in the top fitness. He will, when he plays 70% of his best, he's going to be better what Manchester United have right now in the middle in the midfield. Better than Scott McTominay, better than other players, because this guy has much higher ability to handle the ball, to tackle, to go forward, to reading the game, every aspect of the game. He is so good, and those you can see it's on those top levels players like Højlund as well. Like, for example, from Holland, from City as well. Like Ødegaard, he doesn't have the best fitness or best game all the time. Those players doesn't have that. But in the right moment, because they know where to be all the time. Their timing is very good, and they know how to read the game. And they don't need to be 100% all the time, and they will still score goals. But you know, we know about Højlund. When he's top fitness, he's playing a lot of games. He will give you 2-3 goals in a good match, you know. But if he is not 100%, he will definitely give you 1, and he will work his ass off. And that's the difference between top elite footballers and the mid players, you know. So Kobe Mano, he is the future for Manchester United, not a doubt about it. He is the future, and Højlund is the future, and all those young players, Garnacho as well. So, and it's so important to have those players, and I would love to have better players around striker, on older, you know. Kobe Mano has Casemiro to look at him. You know, Casemiro has won with Real Madrid, Has won 3 or 4 Champion Leagues. He has won Liga trophies, La Liga trophies, 3 or 4. He's a winner, you know, and playing aside of that caliber of a player, of course, Kobe Mano will learn a lot, and Høylund needs that as well. Høylund is all by himself, young striker. Manchester United don't have another striker. Rashford is not striker. He's a winger, left winger, and our second striker, Anthony, Marshall, is always injured. So he's gonna leave this summer as well because his contract is up. So contract ended. He's not gonna get a new one. That's why Manchester United need to go for a new striker as well. This is very important. All those young players needs players to look up to, you know, in getting tips and all that. We knew this when Ronaldo came into Manchester United as well. A very young player. He had goals. He had a lot of older players there that support him, to help him to grow, to be a better player. And that's massive. That's very important, very important. And Roy Keane as well, Solskjaer, you know, Rooney, all those players, so important for other youngsters coming through. So yeah, Ten Hag on the returning international players. We have to get back in our way to play. Yeah, that's what we talked about earlier. Get them back in your team. Yesterday we started this process. It's a short slot, but we will be ready tomorrow. Imagine that. Now the national matches has ended. Straight back to Manchester United. I get some training 2 days, and then you have to perform in the Premier League. It's a massive turnaround because the national teams are not the same levels, not even close. So that's what Ten Hag is talking about there. I was wondering, break. It was a wonderful break. It is always good to go with a win into an international break. Definitely with such a win. Players go on international duties or in other teams. Playing style, system, now they have turn, and we have to get back where we were. Massive. That's just what we talk about. Ten Hag on risk Mano getting carried away by whatever happens to him. We already discussed it so far. He's handled the situation very well. If he gets carried away, of course, me as a manager and we as coaches, we will intervene, and it's good. We're looking after him, watching him, and at the moment, like Ten Hag and the coaching staff saying, they are intervening, they are monitoring the player, and right now he's doing great, and he's just focused on football, getting better, training hard, doing all the right things. What he should do. He's going to be the new Roy Keane, maybe even better. So I think he can be a leader as well because he's very smart and very intelligent footballer. So he is Manchester United need to really be careful with Coleman because he's a very big talent. A player for the future. Latest, Ten Hag has approved multiple FC injuries updates ahead of the PL clash against Brentford. And we have Lisandro here, yeah, very important. He's coming back after a long injury, and many people are saying, he's injury prone and all that. He's not injury prone, because 2 of his long injuries has been from playing on the pitch. It's been really bad tackle, and the last one, the player should have gotten a red card. He didn't get a red card, I think. So it's if you're injury prone, it's like if you're training and training hard, playing matches and training for some matches, playing matches and training, and you're not getting any tackle, and you're doing stuff like the manager are telling you and the coaches are telling you, but suddenly you get a hamstring or a muscle injury or something like that Marshall has suffered a lot from, then you can say this guy could be injury prone player. But Lisandro Martinez haven't done that. He's working his ass off, and you are a little bit vulnerable when you're a centre back for Manchester United. He's doing tackles, and all the opponent teams are aware of this. This player is very good, and he's going to tackle you. He's going to win the ball, and yeah. So it's been really unlucky. But hopefully he will stay fit now and not being injured. So, and he's 100% fit as well. And when he got the first injury, they operated him in Argentina, not in the UK or in the Manchester United preferred operation or doctors. So that operation didn't go well, so they needed to do it again. So it was a really unlucky, bad decision the first time as well. So you can't say that's an injury-prone player because he uses the wrong doctor, not the best doctors. So I think Manchester United now will say that no way, you're not going to be operated in another country. We own you, we pay you, we are going to choose the right doctor or the right treatment for you. Be the best. So I think that was a big mistake. How the Manchester United Football Club didn't manage that better, I don't know. We know the structure of Manchester United hasn't been the best. That's why Ineos is getting Barada in, is getting new medical team. I think that's going to happen as well. New CEO, Ashwood is coming. When he's coming, I don't know, but it's taking a long time. So Ineos and Ratcliffe is doing better things for the club. So yeah, I think that's good. There are players returning. They are back on the pitch. They are back in team training. We have one more training now, but it's most likely that we have some players back in squad. There's a chance Martinez plays versus Brentford. We have missed him. He brings composure and calmness to the team. Exactly. And he's a winner. 100% winner. Confirm expect Luke Shaw to play against for MUC this season. Okay, Luke Shaw will be back this season. It's going to be interesting. How much is Aaron Wan-Bissaka worth? Bloody hell. And this is talking about players as well. I'm going to be linked to players in the transfer window, and it's ridiculous. It's so many players we've been linked to, and Manchester United doesn't have a lot of money. They need to sell, and I think the best. I think the best is for Manchester United, and Todibo as well has been linked, and this is a needed player. And he plays for Nice. Ineos. Ratcliffe owns the club, so that this player, this transfer, this player should be a no-brainer. And they're talking about Braithwaite as well as a centre back. I think centre back is crucial, and I would sell Maguire. I would keep Lindelof. I would not sell Lindelof because he's a good player. If it's not if the medical team, I know that he has had some problems with his back. So if the medical team knows that this player has injury prone or issues, maybe it's better to sell Lindelof as well. But definitely Maguire should be sold, because now we can, Manchester United can get good money for him. He's been performing well, and let's be honest, it's not the levels that Manchester United needs. He cannot push up on a high on the pitch like Martinez. It doesn't have it. His pace is not good enough, and he's not a bowler. He's not confident with the ball like Martinez is. So you need to change. You need to change that back four. That's why Martinez should be sold. And Scott McTominay as well. He scored many goals this season. I don't think Scott McTominay has scored. I think this is the best. This is the best season of his career. I think he scored 12 goals or something, or 5 assists or something. We'll check it out. Let's see. We'll check it out. Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay. Let's see. Premier League 23-24. 25 matches has he played. So okay, seven goals. Is that total? No, 7 goals in the Premier League. In the Premier League. So he's got 1 goal in the Champions League. 8 goals. International Champions Cup 2019. Okay. So he's got 8 goals then. And assists. Only 2 assists. Okay. So he's been really good this season. Scott McTominay. Let's check this Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup. Yeah. FA Cup he scored, Champions League scored. Okay, he's got 9 goals. 9 goals. He's got 9 goals for Manchester United. And 3 assists. That is really good for a player in that caliber. So that is unbelievable. So, and you need to sell him now, because it's going to be worth 40, 50, 60 million pounds. So I would sell Maguire and Scott McTominay 100%. And there's many other players. Marshall will leave as well. Rashford is a question mark. We can't sell him because he's got a new contract last season. How dumb can you be? Giving Rashford a new contract, 5-year deal, I think it is. Just performing well in 1 season. Doesn't make sense. And he's not good with the ball. He's quick. He's got a little pace, but he's not smart footballer. He's not reading the game well. So I don't know. It's weird. And there's many other players. Maybe Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw. Is it smart to keep Luke Shaw? These players are not getting younger, like Luke Shaw, and he's been there for a long time. So it's a question mark. Eriksen, I think Eriksen will also leave. Casemiro talk about he's going to leave. I don't know. He's getting older as well. He's 32. So there's many players that needs to, maybe 10 players needs to be sold. I think it's very important that Manchester United, but although Rashford, who is coming in, to take those chances, you need to sell those players now, this season, because if you don't do that, you're not going to get that money from them, for them. So I think it's very, very important to sell these players now and freshen up the squad. Buy cheap and smart players from players like this from Tudor from Nice. It's going to be like 30-40 million. It's not going to be crazy money. If you buy a player centre back in the Premier League, it's going to be up to 80, double price, and that's crazy. You cannot waste money like that. So Manchester United keeping tabs on Real Madrid striker to support Rasmus Højlund. This was yesterday. Joselu to Man United. I don't think so. I don't know. I wanted Osimhen to Manchester United for a striker role that can support. If you're going to get in a striker, you need to get a striker in that is not that young like Højlund. You need to have an experienced striker that can, and not too old as well, but in the maybe in the mid 20s, 26, 27, yeah, and Højlund can learn from him, and he will get support, you know. This was yesterday as well. Surgeon received a spectral response after attempting a unique PL swoop. Okay. We will see what that is. Ahmad as well is open up on his childhood idol who left the club after he joined. Manchester Southgate's entire coaching staff would join him at Manchester United on one condition. Oh my God. Look at these guys. If you get these guys in and this manager in, that will be the nail in the coffin for Manchester United. That will be even worse than what Ole did. That's going to be... Manchester United is not made for defensive football. Forget it. Counter-attacking defensive football, playing deep line, forget it. You have to look at what Sir Alex Ferguson did. He played very entertaining, attacking football, advanced football, you know. And you're gonna get this guy in? Are you fucking kidding me? Many fans will explode. They will be fuming if this happens. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's just a smokescreen. I think it's the mainstream media always putting this out. It's not good. Brentford has been moved back by 5 hours. Okay, yeah, okay. There being a movement for the match. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock UK time tomorrow, 9 o'clock Norwegian time tomorrow. So yeah, it's been delayed. Newcastle refusing to compromise instead of Dan Ashworth. Omar Berada is suspected to take charge of negotiations in the interim. Okay, so Berada will take the Dan Ashworth role from Newcastle, because it's not going to be coming into the transfer window. So that's what I thought as well. So Berada is going to take his place. That's good to know. Berada, coming from City, a lot of experience. He's done a great job there. I'm not worried at all. He can do the job perfectly, and he knows who needs to go and he knows which players they need to buy. Speaking recently, Jude Bellingham and Gareth Southgate have agreed on different Kobe Mainoo. Of course, we know this guy, what he can do. Harry Maguire's England position for Euro is in doubt as claims about his Brazil performance are made. Yeah, that's how. Yeah, I don't want to talk about England and international matches. Villa Kampala, to have been able to play my first professional game in my career for MFC is just the best thing to have opening my whole career. This is another centre back coming through, a young player, another youth academy player. So what Ten Hag is doing with the youth is amazing. I know this from Ajax. He was really good at getting the youth team through. And this guy, this manager, he knows what he's doing. So that's very good for Manchester United. Response after attempting unique Premier League swoop. Yeah. What is that swoop? Yeah. And he gets the Kobe's full reaction being awarded momentum on his full England debut. This kid is having a great start. Great start. Mangaros tells Sir Jim to ignore 3M MUF's manager targets, and it's actually crazy how this news about new managers when Ten Hag is fighting, and we got new confirmation there 20 seconds ago. Woo! As well. So at the moment, Ten Hag is the manager, and he should be the manager for next season as well, because we need to be patient with Manchester United. It's going to take time to turn this around. We need a lot better players, and he's building his team. His team now is been built like 60%, maybe just 50. I think it's just 50% he has built this team. So we need another 50% to get this completed. So former Pale player claims playing at the MUFC is easier than West Ham, and that they should therefore sign Harry Maguire. Okay. I don't think that, but okay. I would sell Maguire straight away. We can get Manchester United can get a lot of money for him, and they should. Gary O'Neill speaks out against his links with MAFC. I'm a head coach and really enjoy my time at the Wolves. Gary O'Neill's truth reports linking him to Manchester United, but that it is an honor to be linked with one of the biggest clubs in football. And it's just bullshit. 1 hour ago, latest MFC injury news as 4 key players good to play against Brentford. Woohoo! I like that. Very important. Rashford is there, Wan-Bissaka, yeah, we can see they are ready. Stat Scott, maybe. Mainoo's perfect midfield partner is Casemiro, not a doubt. Casemiro is the perfect partner for Mainoo. They played the best football together, so easy. I don't know where this came from. It's an arm building. but it's just bullshit. It's just bullshit. Because the mainstream media wants to link Manchester United to other managers, just to put the pressure on Ten Hag, because they don't like Ten Hag. It's just a fucking joke. The club should tell the mainstream media, send a message, ban them from the presser, get them out a month, ban them for a month, because that behavior from mainstream media should not be tolerated. Should not be tolerated. And they will learn from 1 month ban, because they can't get news from Manchester United, and it's big money for them getting those news out, links out. So if you ban mainstream media from pressers, that's the way to send a message, strong message to those journalists. Bruno Fernandes faces a risk of being suspended against Liverpool next week. Oh my god. Too many yellow cards? That's not good. He has a lot of yellow cards in the season, so that could be, yeah. He got the same last year as well, so that's not great. Yeah, I think we're talked about a lot today. And Manchester United have been linked with Alonso and the manager as well. It's not going to happen. Jonathan David, they're been looking at. I don't think Jonathan David will. I think it's a Canadian striker. It's not gonna be a option for Manchester United. I don't. It's going to be interesting to see. I think links now it's too early. Manchester United are working on, but Aldo will be the man of these who players is going to be sold, which players are the Manchester United going to buy. Barada will be ahead of that, because Ashford is not going to come in before after the transfer window, I think. So, who type of players he's going to put? You can see Barada was part of getting Haaland to City. So you can imagine how the levels are from Barada, and Manchester United have this guy, this experienced football so director is going to be massive. It's going to be massive. He's going to be ruthless. He's not going to be we're keeping Harry Maguire because he's world class. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. This guy is going to sell what he can sell and buy the right type of players, not just the type skills or the price, but the right type of players. And you want winning mentality players as well. So yeah, that's what he's going to do, and that's why I think Manchester United is in a lot better situation, a lot better place, because we in Manchester United got this Parada, and they're coming new people in, as Ashwood is coming later in. They got some maybe some more coaching staff. The medical team is going to be changed, and we're looking at that as well. So there's going to be big changes, and they have already started. So it's going to be exciting to see in the transfer window what is going to happen, and how fast will Manchester United take decisions, because we know in the past Manchester United has been very, very slow in the transfer window. doing deals at the end of the transfer window. That's not going to be benefit the club. We, Manchester United, need to take the decisions and buy and sell players very early, and that's why we're hearing links here and there now to other players and selling players, because they are working on things. So we will see that. I will come live again if there's any new updates, and I'm trying to change this channel now, new backgrounds and all this. So this is just for now. It's coming more new backgrounds as well. So I'm working on that. So it's changing, but one thing at a time. So you can see here new stuff here on the thumbnail on the stream. So it's going to be a lot of new things. So take care and have a great weekend, Easter weekend, and yeah, watch along as well tomorrow night at 8 o'clock in UK time, 9 o'clock in Norwegian time. Brentford against Manchester United, away game. So need to win. Manchester United need 3 points, and I think we will win. I'm really confident if Martinez is back as well, and Casemiro will come very soon. We have Højlund is back. I think if the players are having the right mindset, we should beat Brentford. But Brentford, I think Brentford has Ivan Toney back as well, striker. We know what he can do. So Brentford is not a bad team. They are they're hard to play against, and yeah, we need to be Manchester United need to perform. Every player needs to perform. So yeah, think we'll see if I can do a preview, match preview tomorrow before the match. I'll see if we can make that as well. I think I have a good starting 11 already in my head. Okay guys, take care and see you on the next one.